Ready? Good evening, everyone. It's 6 o'clock. We'll go ahead and call our city commission meeting to order. Val, if you call the roll, please.
Commissioner Snow?
Here.
Commissioner Curry?
Here.
Commissioner Delanoy?
Here.
Commissioner Johnson? Mayor Penny?
Here. At this time, if you have anything that makes a sound, electronic device, or a wind-up clock, please put it to silence or turn it completely off. At this time, I'd ask for a motion for excuse Mayor Roy Johnson.
I'll make the motion, but we don't have to do that.
City manager just winked at me and told me to do it.
I'll second it.
Okay, you told me that we don't need.
We do when they're medically necessary.
Okay. I'll make that motion.
I second it.
Anyone from the audience like to talk about us excusing Vice Mayor Roy Johnson? Seeing none, we'll close audience participation. Any discussion needed?
No.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries 4-0. Okay, so we'll start over again. Make sure you turn all your electronic devices to vibrate or silent. If everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the invocation.
I bet you people forgot that it's tonight.
If you would like me to fill in for the invocation, I am prepared to do.
Okay, I'll defer to you. I have one, but go ahead. I'll defer to you.
Well, thank you. Praise that art thou, O Lord our God, who has commanded us to be here today. We ask that you give us the strength and the knowledge to do what's right for our community and each other, because our strength comes from you. Thank you. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you for filling in, Commissioner Snow.
I appreciate your letting me. I was ready. Yes, I will.
All right, so now we have public hearings regarding the budget and the millage rate, first hearings. We have Resolution 2025-R-66, which I guess will be read in its entirety.
Resolution of the City Commission of the City of Holly Hill. Turn my mic on. A resolution of the City Commission of the City of Holly Hill, Volusia County, Florida, adopting the tentative levying of ad valorem taxes for the City of Holly Hill for the fiscal year 2025-2026, providing for severability, providing for an effective date. Whereas the City of Holly Hill, Volusia County, Florida, on September 8, 2025, adopted a fiscal year 2025-2026 tentative millage rate following a public hearing as required by Florida statutes 200.065. And whereas the City of Holly Hill of Volusia County, Florida, held a public hearing as required by Florida statute 200.065. And whereas the gross taxable value for operating purposes not exempt from taxation has been certified by the Volusia County Property Appraiser to the City of Holly Hill as $1 billion.
Joe can't handle this big of a number.
Yeah. $1,1,260,939. Is that right?
I'm trying to pull it up.
Now therefore, be it resolved by the City Commission of the City of Holly Hill, Florida, the fiscal year 2025 operating millage is 5.8 mils, which is greater than the rollback rate of 5.4981 mils by 5.49%. The final public hearing will be held on September 23rd, 2025 at 6 p.m. If any section or portion of this resolution proves to be invalid, unlawful, or unconstitutional, shall be held to be invalidated or impair the validity, force, or effect of any other section or part of this resolution. This resolution shall take effect immediately upon its adoption. Approved and authenticated on this 8th day of September 2025 for a first public hearing.
Any questions for Joe at this time?
No.
Anyone from the audience like to discuss this? Seeing none, we'll close public participation and entertain a motion for approval.
Motion for approval.
Second.
Any discussion needed amongst the commission?
No.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? It carries 4-0. Now we'll move on to Resolution 2025-R-67.
Resolution of the City Commission of the City of Holly Hill, Volusia County, Florida, adopting the tentative budget for the City of Holly Hill for the fiscal year 2025-2026, and providing for severability and providing for an effective date. I don't need more than that.
I'm sorry?
I don't need to read more than that for the...
Okay, I thought you had to read the whole thing again, I'm sorry.
No.
Any questions for Joe?
No.
Any public participation? Seeing none, we'll close public participation.
I just want to make sure everybody had a chance to look at that sheet that we sent out.
Changes.
There's a couple of changes.
Any questions?
No.
Someone like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the budget.
I'll second.
Any discussion needed amongst the commission?
No.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries unanimously, 4-0.
Thank you for all your hard work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now we'll move to item 3, which is public comments. This is time for anyone in the audience to address the commission on anything not on our regular agenda. Would the two people here that don't receive a city check like to say anything? Okay. Well, seeing none, we will close public comments and move to item 4, which is the approval of the minutes of the August 12th, 2025 regular commission meeting, the August 26th, 2025 workshop, and August 26th, 2025 regular city commission meeting.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Anyone from the audience like to comment on the minutes? Seeing none, we'll close audience participation. Any discussion needed? All those in
No.
favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? It carries 4-0. Now we'll move to the consent agenda, and the action proposed is for each item on the consent agenda unless a city commissioner removes an item from the consent agenda. No discussion on individual items will occur, and a single motion will approve all items. Is there anyone in the audience, the two of you, that wish to speak on either item 1 or 2 on the consent agenda? Seeing none, we will entertain a motion for approval.
Motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries unanimously. Now we'll move on to city manager.
I sent you out an email this morning that I copied from, that I was sending to Manny with regard to damage at the Centennial Park restrooms over there. And once again, we had somebody that damaged the door to the point of, it can't be repaired, it's got to be replaced. So I instructed Manny to go ahead and put portlets out there. And I don't mind leaving portlets there from here on out, because if these people can't use a restroom properly, then they can use a portlet. And if they ruin the portlet, then we take it out and they don't use anything. That's my opinion. I hope you'd support that, but I'm tired of cleaning up after these people. We're wasting taxpayer money. It's ridiculous.
Mayor.
Yes, ma'am.
We've been over this topic numerous times. We've tried numerous ideas. I personally am at a loss now as to what to do, and I think the last ditch is the portalet, so I agree with you. But it's not as if this is all of a sudden a problem.
This is not a single.
This is something that we have been trying to deal with for years now, and there's no, I mean, we practically have the bathrooms looking like jail bathrooms, and it's still,
I think the jail bathrooms are nicer.
it still continues. So I don't know what the solution is at this point.
So we're gonna keep them shut down for a while and see what happens.
It's just costing money. I mean, we're just throwing money away.
Joe, is there any way we could design those, like, I've seen this before in like national, in parks, I don't know, I've been to I know you go to a lot of parks, but they do have portlets and some, a lot of them. And they frame, like a wood frame around them. And they look pretty good. I mean, you don't really know it's a portlet till you gotta open up, or till you come, if you're walking around the back side of it, you wouldn't even know it was a portlet till you came to the front, and you could literally see the portlet sitting in the little cubby
Yeah.
hole they're put in.
Do they slide it in and out or
Yeah.
something?
It's just a frame that looks built nice, like a wood frame, and they slide the portlet in it.
I'll take a look at it.
And I mean, I worked here for long, like I keep telling y'all know I've worked here forever. But those bathrooms are done. If you go in those bathrooms, the urination's been on those floors, it's soaked into the concrete, they're done. I don't know of any other way you could, to sanitize them, to get the smell out of them than what they've done already. It's just that, they're that bad. So
Right.
I don't know what you could do to bring them back again, to even,
We did have the floors, if you remember a couple of years ago, we had the
Sealed.
floors sealed.
Yeah, we had them sealed and
And-
stuff.
Well, we had the floor sealed, and as in the email today, we put the timer locks to try and keep people out. They
Yeah.
destroyed those. We put
Yeah.
the magnetic locks, they destroyed those. And I understand there's a need to use the facilities, but you're not gonna sleep in a portalet, and you're not gonna do inappropriate things in a portalet. You're gonna do your business and get out. So I'm tired of wasting taxpayers' money on it.
And I'm not opposed to listening
yeah,
to the idea
they're pretty
that,
neat.
I'll
You
take a look at
in them,
that.
you'll see-
Yeah.
If you look and Google it, you'll see a lot of national.
I've
parks. A
never
lot of
seen
places
anything
have
like
it.
that.
They even have like an outdoor sink there and right next to them. You know, there's just a little outdoor sink, there's portlets sitting right there, and they look.
I'm
they
not
look
even
pretty
putting a
tidy.
hand washing station over there. They don't need it.
Well, that's an idea.
Anything else to share with us, Joe?
That's all.
Let's start with Commissioner Snow, since you gave us a riveting invocations.
Well, thank you. I just want to say I'm very lucky. I went to the Florida League of Cities conference with other people, and now I get to follow it up with the newly elected training. I'll go to Tampa in a couple of weeks for the first emo session, and I'm just thrilled that this job has given me the opportunity to do that. That's all I got.
That's all I got.
and I will say that's a very good leadership class.
Yay!
Actually, I think there's 4 or 5 levels now, I can't remember, but I did them all and it helped me out tremendously.
Yay!
The only thing I have, Mayor, is our typical end of the year for the meeting before Thanksgiving and the meeting before Christmas. I wanted to see if we were going to cancel those or not. The meeting in November is the 25th, the week of Thanksgiving, and then
Okay.
obviously the 23rd is the week of Christmas. And I know myself, I won't be here for Thanksgiving because I'm going to Long Island. Going to the
I know
island.
typically, the week of Thanksgiving we've always done that.
Yes.
And then depending on how close the next meeting is to Christmas, we've done that also. And it can't get much closer, I don't think.
No, I don't think we can get much closer.
It's the day before Christmas Eve, right?
Yeah.
23rd is the next one,
And typically, when that occurs, we cancel those meetings.
right?
So, would you like me to give a motion?
I would love you to give a motion.
I would like to make a motion that we cancel the Thanksgiving meeting on 11/25 and I'm sorry, I got a candy in my mouth. And the before Christmas meeting on 12/23.
Okay? Someone like to second?
Second it.
Anyone want to talk about it?
Sounds good.
And just so you know, Hanukkah doesn't interfere with either of these days.
Ah,
Thank God.
thank you. I don't know what I would have done to that one.
Would anyone from the audience like to discuss Commissioner Curry's motion? Seeing none, we'll close audience participation. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries 4-0. Anything else, Commissioner Curry?
The only other thing I have is I look forward to supporting your event Saturday, and I hope the rain gods cooperate.
They will, yes.
Yes. Thank you. Commissioner Delanoy.
Just to reiterate, I can't say it, the portalets, so I think it's a good idea. But, I'd really like you to do something more than just put portalets out there. Yeah. I mean, it's just because this is our park, you know, and it might just give the idea that, you know, people will probably take better to it, seeing it, you know, a little bit more than just a portalet sitting out. Yeah.
I think he means more of the residents that might go to the park instead of, yeah. Don't let
Probably
me,
gonna think it's under.
is that what you're talking about? Yeah,
I think
that's what I
it'll
figured.
probably look better, and, you know, you might start getting a bunch of phone calls, like, is it under construction, or,
Oh,
oh, yeah, I
gosh.
didn't think about
Well,
that.
isn't there a thing
I
for
didn't think about
hunters where
that.
you just make the half toilet?
It's called the
I
outhouse.
think that might work.
You mean an outhouse?
No, no, it's a specific. for
I don't know.
hunters thing.
About all
I don't know.
the real wind load and everything.
Joe, I think you've done the right choice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Anything else, Jeff?
No, that's good.
I know there's a town hall with Councilmember Troy Kent coming up, and I can't recall exactly when it is. Does anyone
It
know?
is, yeah, hang on.
Monday, next Monday, in these chambers at 5 o'clock? Okay. So if you'd like to come out and engage with our county council representative, Troy Kent, that would be your opportunity. And Joe, did you have any, I didn't ask you this during the week, have you had any interaction with the farmers market ladies telling them about our decisions?
Yeah, I met with them last week, and I explained to them that due to the irrigation and the new sod, that the commission was in support of them returning to Sunrise Park, but that we did not want them driving or parking vehicles on the new grass and interfering with the sprinklers. They weren't very happy about that. I said, look, there's nothing that you can tell me that's going to change that decision, and gave them some suggestions on where to put some of their vendors at the end of the parking lot. And I told them, I said, look, I have faith in them that they'll be able to figure this out and make it work, so.
It just doesn't make sense for us to allow vehicles after spending all this money to improve the park.
That's nice. Not for a 4-hour-a-week farmer's market.
Can I go back to your Troy Kent?
Sure.
I would just like to say that he is part of the reason why our CRA was continued. So it might be a good time to come out and show support for him as our representative, because he was rather gracious to us up on the dais when a couple other people weren't.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know how else to say it, but.
I'd go so far to say if he hadn't fought for us,
Yeah,
it
we
wouldn't have been.
we probably wouldn't have been able to extend
That
it.
is
So I'd
absolutely
just like to see the
true.
community, I don't know if you could talk to your friends, people
Please.
listening, whatever, come out and support him that evening. I usually don't promote going out and doing political things, but I think this would be a good opportunity for him to show the community's appreciation.
I agree. Absolutely. He was great.
Sure.
Yeah.
And we know Christmas will be here before we know it. It's our tree lighting will be the first Friday in December, followed by our Christmas parade, which will include 6 inflatable balloons. We talked about a group float, and then we talked about, well, we might need to carry this balloon. I'm of the opinion that the commission needs to walk with that first balloon in the parade, unless
good with
anyone
that.
is opposed. We have
Okay.
no one else engaged to volunteer yet. The Kiwanis Club is going to carry a balloon, so we have 2, if this commission will agree to carry the first balloon.
Do you know if we reached out to the school?
There's,
I asked Val to do that last week, and she's reached out to the colleges and the schools to see if we can either get students or teachers, faculty, whoever.
there's 6 balloons.
So what if we each take a balloon and have our families carry one, and
I don't have enough family here anymore.
don't have anybody else? to help?
But in the,
There's more to getting the
kinda
balloon
depressing.
there than just walking.
Well, the other thing is, typically, some of us bring our kids or grandkids or significant others in the parade, and there'll be plenty of that. I think if we walk as a group, you can bring your grandkids if you want to, bring your niece, your nephew, whoever you want to bring. They could walk with us collectively in a little group. There might be 15 of us in a little group. And then you could carry a bag of candy and hand it to kids. It'll just be something different. But I think if each one of us were to take a balloon, and we could do that if you want. Historically, the commission is in the front of the parade so that we then disembark and observe the rest of the parade. And if you were to go in order, Deborah would be first and Roy would be last, and he wouldn't see any of the parade. So
You're gonna have them like,
And I
yeah,
think,
they're not going to all be together. They'll be, as I understand it, they're going to be spaced equally amongst.
and one person with that balloon is gonna have to carry a fan and a backpack.
Well, the fan, I think, is attached to the balloon. They carry a battery pack.
A battery pack, so we need somebody out of every group to be able to carry that animal.
Just for planning purposes, Val's going to start freaking out here pretty soon. If we could take one of the balloons and we could be responsible for it.
I'd be more
that'd be
than
one
happy.
less thing
I'm good
for
with
Valerie
that.
to stay up at night for.
Yes.
5 more.
And
And I
I'm,
know Forrest is gonna be along, and he'll help with whatever balloon he has to help with.
and I'm actually gonna call somebody in our audience to help me put together another group of people who would carry a different balloon.
I think she's looking at
Carmen,
you,
are you
Carmen.
up for that?
Well,
It's just about getting enough group of
Well, and
5 or
we are
6
actually
people.
offering this
Yeah.
to businesses in the community. If you
Yes.
knew someone that might be able to print you a banner highlighting the name of
Yeah.
their business.
I don't know if you could find somebody like that, but
Then your employees or your friends and family could also advertise your business as well as carry a balloon.
There we go.
So, so we're all in agreement on that?
I think it's a better idea than doing the float. I don't know how many volunteers we would have gotten to help with that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Anyone else have anything that they forgot to mention? Because we're out of here at 6:23.
I don't think so. My husband didn't believe me I was gonna be home early.
All right, so without anything further for us, this meeting is adjourned.
All right, thank you.